Africans all over. Yeah. The king. Yo. Yo, the doctrine, the culture, doing what we supposed to.
You know what I'm saying? It's the decisions that we make when we get old enough to make our own decisions. You know what I'm saying? She was fortunate to have 4 children that didn't make criminal decisions. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of that had to do with our upbringing, but also it had a lot to do with the choices that we made. My brother is a homebody, still is. My other brother has autism, so he ain't getting into nothing. You know him. My sister, she's the oldest, so she was always in school. Me, I was more the guy that was in the street all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I was that dude that, like, I was in the street, but I wasn't doing everything these dudes were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff that they was doing, I was like, yo, I'm out, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was gonna do something dumb, I was gonna do it on my own accord.
And I represent my Sabians forever. You wanna leave from the planet, but you did the damage. You were the pilgrims that were pillaging the place and vanished. Instigator, murder crime facilitator. Arnold Schwarzenegger style like a Terminator. That's all you do is kill. Now it's time to be.
So give it up for the man Future doing his best. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the DJ. Hip hop starts with the DJ. Yes. All right. So that's a little history. That's a little stuff. I ain't gonna sit here and teach you all day. Hey, you got that? Good.
That's what I heard.
I'll try my best with the sound. We're gonna do our best. That's what we're gonna do, right? Right. Got it? I'm ready. Devils labeled by criminals. There is a plan to kill us off by their generals. The way slave is causing conditions critical. Pop goes the weasel, deaded them with the lyricals. I'm too spiritual, yes, you're too digital stress. It's automatic with death in individuals. I stay focused on the industry and progress that's televised all these rappers for cash. The game is over. Like Kevin Hart, y'all gonna learn today. Every time my brain is on the plane of elevating the wealthy is not knowing their names. What that means is people need to be saved. The master teachers my guide and now I've got it the same. I use minds of law, but now I'm easing the pain. Wait, this ain't a path for the state searching for fame. Wait, I'm a fucking kid, I live in this the way. That's what I say, I maintain the spiritual plane. These fools are lame with physical traits. I don't partake in drugs because I live in trade. On this hip hop combat, guns gon' blaze. Give me my space, music is laced. Most rappers are in disgrace. While you frontin' hard in the stage, these cats is fake. Like a black cab driver in the south end place. Selfish hate, scared of your own black face. Admit you're timid, you sleeping in a 5-box case. Yeah. Yep. Y'all learn today. Yep. Y'all learn today. Y'all learn today. Y'all learn today. Y'all learn today. I know I'm gonna start a revolution. It's time to wake up my people with real music. I find some class 9 steadily shooting. Most rappers are hard enough for something stupid. They all useless moves that cause confusions. The black devils and whites that wanna use us. For money making and pain, I tell them wait. You characters better back off playing the bloody games. You people gonna say that I'm wrong, but I've been strong before the marathon got bombed. Radio ain't gonna play that song, so I got respect, I don't need that advice. Yes, it's mass hysteria, Massachusetts for terrorists. Black people are talking about Americans. The crooked cops that politicians are carrying. The whole plan of genocide, so here it is. I'm paying attention to so what they hear it is. The lyricist, I'm telling you what my spirit is. My lyricist, I'm snake carrying elements. Intoxicating conversations through their little kids. You've been a bitch like a female pig, so don't slip, cause I'm giving you clips so you can slip. This is my wit, my passion, properly fit, they give you a clip. Reality is not what it is. You know in hip-hop, shit tough, time for me to tip off. You've been lost, don't be scared, I got big balls. Learn today. Y'all will learn today. Y'all will learn today. What? Y'all will learn today. Y'all will learn today. Y'all will learn today. So do my best to remember this track. This is a revolution. I got that energy. This is the rebel music. I can't direct this piece. This is the resolution. I am the pedigree. This is the best to do it. Shut up, y'all legacy. Stay up. I fight. Write your rhymes at late night. I'm chill. It's fight. That nigga's head on my life. I got my problems. Nonsense. Facebookers ain't conscious. Y'all think you're real novice. You thinking I talk shit. Say it with your chest. 24 years passing every test. Young people don't know that I be the best. Real music, catch your breath. I am God in the flesh. Real dude, I don't need the internet. YouTube rules, I'm a banging in your chest. Thanks so much for the dance contest. Like I'm born on test. Yours are blessed. Source got strength. Helping everybody, I'm a large asset. Yeah, visualize and I got it. Use the skills to make profit. Stop it, let me do the hot shit. My path started with the goddess. I'm a son and I give it with the artist. That brings us to the stereo of boxes. Who wanna rock this? Red lemon topics. Being cautious, intelligent logic. You want the only motherfuckers need the washes. I'm a doctor of the fucking better law here. A.M.B, A.M.B, God and C. I heal deep, little C's. To be the warriors they need. You remember me? This is the revolution. I got that energy. This is the rebel music. I came to wreck this piece. This is the resolution. I am the pedigree. This is the best to do it. Check out the legacy. This is a revolution. I got that energy. This is the rebel music. I came to wreck this piece. This is the resolution. I am the pedigree. This is the best to do it. Check out the legacy. I'm hip-hop. You shit talk. My head's right. Lyrically, my head's right. Lyrically, my 10 shots will rock your body. Take double loss. This is what I came to rock the culture for. 200 open doors. I never waste time. I'm a flow for horse. Hip-hop gonna take over yours. Doctor, professor, my concert is my lecture. My intellect when I lecture. From Africa to Panama, United States to Canada. You young MCs are amateurs. Young MCs are amateurs. I'm the amateur. Plus, no, can't stand with us. Longevity, you can't bang with us. Hit the shows. I'm the next for the next fight on the soul. Used to freestyle at the corner store. Battle MCs like a focus on. Hustle with a muscle on the toes. You all on the pinnacle. With the lyrical, it's individual. Rapping on the principles. Thinking it's critical. Manipulating minerals. The fans didn't know when they independent roll. I'm a true MC with a vision, yo. Whoa, my flow's cold. My show's dope. Like frog cold. You know me, bro. Reporting to the white man just for the don't know. This is a revolution. I got that energy. This is the rebel music. I came to wreck this piece. This is the resolution. I am the pedigree. This is the best to do it. Check out the legacy. This is a revolution. I got that energy. This is the rebel music. I came to wreck this piece. This is the resolution. I am the pedigree. This is the best to do it. Check out the legacy.
Give it up for my man. Okay. So where you from, bro?
All right, my name is A.M.B, African man born. I'm from Roxbury, Mass.
Okay. 617, I know it.
And I'm glad I'm here for the Evolution of Hip Hop Festival. I'm reuniting my brother over here, Bobby Bangers. So
Bobby Bangers, baby, on the wheels of
Y'all don't
skills.
be afraid to pull up too.
all right.
1 and 2.
So we're just gonna get into it. 9 reasons. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yo, hip hop ain't dead. It suffered a couple heart attacks. These fans are lazy and dull. You don't know how to act. You never showed love to people who know how to rap because you're lost in the sauce of all that bull crap. You get mad because lyrics are just providing facts. The truth hurts. You brought the CD, no cash backs. I pass cats with dollars that people always lack. That's why I rap, to get the youth on the same path. Matter of fact, I'd rather save a car. My mission is to propagate doctrine to gather gods. The master said to wake up on people they really lost. And I gave you everything that you need to do your job. Help humanity grow on the globe. Don't try to be a star. You are a child of the sun. You already are. The people see you and feel you because it's time to call. All
all the people that come home to hip hop. The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. Yo, you see the reason is we gotta feed the kids or feed the children. No baby goats in our lineage. They said we're primitive animals, so they did everything in their power to keep us all in the prison. I listen and I ain't giving you nothing that you envision. I'm real. Don't give up about industry's appeal. No, you want to hit? I hit the corner and flip. My products and pops books. My spirit is what it is. Yes, eliminate the stress. Dressed in my best. Rap knowledge is the new black college. Teaching the rest. I give hip hop authentic, pathetic rappers a mess. Brother trying to impress, real hip-hop, cultivated brother speaking next. This is prophecy and rhythm, I hold the truth in my text. No MC can tempt me, give it a rest. I am the son of the knocked off, brother, no contest. Malachi is for the people, you devils close to the script. You a devil in your own jeans, brother, what you upset? The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. The reasons. 9 reasons. Reason. Without the breathing, you devils are full of lost souls. Following crooked preachers, please. Forget this. This is like you see in this spirit that kids are. Only resides in we, the Africans in America. Africa is America, North, the South, the Europe, Australia, Asia, etc. All parts of the planet, the devil put through this damage and managed to kill the ozone. Tell me how can we manage? It's a problem. No other race can solve it, but my father's spirit. We are Fakaraja, what noogie new apple. Wake up, nobody can stop you. Come together, we gotta get our souls to step up. This is the lecture, no song, we ride forever. This is soul music, my experience is past music. It's a revelation, lyrically sparking the revolution. Destroy the institutions of learning how to be stupid. We here.
Got to know this.
9 reasons.
Got to be this.
The reasons.
Got to know this.
9 reasons.
Got to be this.
The reasons.
Got to know this.
9 reasons.
Got to be this.
The reasons.
Got to know this.
9 reasons.
Got to be this.
My name is A.M.B. African Man Born. That's my time. You can go on A.M.B.AfricanManBorn.com to check out all of my music. Mixtapes are free, albums, whatever. All right? Peace.
The reason.
Just want you to write out. I produced this track, what, 4 years ago? About 4 years ago?
Yep.
So about 4 years ago I made this one. Osa burned down this old house, trying to find a way to get herself out. Picked up a brick and showed herself out. Then she woke up in a new house. I feel refreshed after so much sleep. Wiped off my face, then I brushed my teeth. Get ready for work with a new routine. A diamond in the rough is who I be. No matter where I face, you see the real me. No matter who I'm with, I am the best me. Creation and glory of my parents' genes. I thought it was Salafuni. I shook radiates and Amaquani. Dropped the baggage, became a starseed. How could I do? We a new breed. A Nuki Manwapo, I shook divine seed. And I rise, and I will reach higher still. And I will reach higher still, yeah. I got a lot of room to build. I got a lot of room to build, that's right. I'm working on the best of me. I'm working on the best of me. I speak life and prosperity. Life and prosperity. What's this? I found another piece of me. I found another piece of me. Hey, what's this? I found another piece of me. I found another piece of me. Hey, what's this? I found another piece of me. I found another piece of me. Hey, what's this? I found another piece of me. I found another piece of me. That was What's This? An intro. It's not available. It's just something I wanted to share with you guys because I found it. I was like, oh,
I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, yeah, spit from the soul.
Yo, dressed to impress with the unk on my neck. Stay so fly and I'm fresh to death. I'm at my best, don't rest. You can put me to the test. I'm a over rep until I rest with no life left. I fight a nigga before I pull out the tech. I'm not a gangster, still machete got the respect. It's not a street thing like Keanu Reeves and Street Kings. I triple what I want like Michael Jordan with 3 rings. Take time off and come do it again. More experience with age, more intelligence to play, more knowledge of the game as I turn another page on my life. People want to judge what I write, and my family can't handle me, so how can I strive? I got people in my corner that ain't gotta be right, so I put it in my rhymes. I don't care if you like, fuck emotional attachments. I ain't living your life, and that's right. Yo, I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I went through pitfalls, sudden stops, working on my blocks, going forthright. Other niggas stop cause they not hot, talking about your block and the guns that you pop and the money that you got. That ain't real hip hop. I'ma say it, I don't really give a fuck if you're sauce, like it or not. Hip hop is straight from the heart. So when my mother raised a kid, hip hop was my pops. I lived the culture, fought vultures, kept my composure. I lost soldiers and battled enemies approaching us. Helped more people than I did for myself. So fuck a vulture, my got my hood by the millions. And niggas think I'm lost cause machete gets the balls. Back in 05, niggas got their formula from RTA. Nowadays, I'm a different brother charged by the universal laws. I converted into God. Yeah, and you know that I'm a star like, yo, I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul. I be speaking what I know, and I spit from the soul.
That's why the community, our community lifestyle is very imperative, and it still is imperative. It's important for us to live for and by each other.
Exactly. So
that's very imperative.
And I think that the community living changes the street element. So like I told you, I was in the street getting, I was involved with people that got involved with stuff, right? So if we had communal living and businesses in our community and money is circling through our neighborhoods and we building neighborhoods and we extending neighborhoods, you see what I'm saying? And we extending what our tribe is and building an actual nation, we wouldn't have the criminal element because our culture is not involved in criminal activity, as we're involved in teaching and building and bringing people home. So we don't have time for criminal activity and being curious about what it's like to go to jail. I don't want to know what it's like to go to jail. I watched Oz. I don't want to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in, like, and that's, but how many, like, because I was raised a little bit different. Like, there was, like, I was raised by 3 generations of women. You know what I'm saying? My mother, my grandmother, and my sister. You know what I mean? So, and my father was around till I was 7. My stepfather, really, but he was around till I was 7. But seeing him with my mother being married made me want to be a married man. You know what I'm saying? So, I was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people make excuses. My father wasn't there. That's not an excuse because my father ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he's never been there, but he's not there for certain circumstances. I'm not mad at him for it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, I think it's just a matter of what we're exposed to. You know what I'm saying? And what we're being taught when we're exposed to it. And I think that if we lived in a tribal communal situation where we are able to have our own and live by our own way, you know what I mean? You have more room to shape gods and goddesses. You know what I mean? That's kind of a risk living in society where you got people that are not seeing the same things that you want to teach your children. So you kind of hope that they make those decisions, and then you really got to give those children credit for making the right decisions.
Quick, I'm saying we talking, we whatever, we A.M.B real quick, because you know, because we know him, and you know, so it's like we go a little back real quick, you know. So people that don't know, that don't understand what's going on here, you know, it's always a great time to have a you know.
The UK is tuning in.
Come back,
Okay.
so introduce
Peace
yourself.
out to the
So,
UK and Georgia and everybody else.
so talk to the people. Let them know
My
what's
name
up.
is A.M.B. African Man. I'm an MC since forever. I've released over 23 CDs, mixtapes to albums. This is my 8th official album. Produced by The Genius, actually. For those who don't know who Montez The Genius is, this man featured on the song with him. Dope track, you know what I'm saying? If you check out his album, Mr. Kirkland, always got to put that in there. Man, I've been rocking since 2003. I've been releasing CDs. I've performed at thousands of shows. My music and my path is strictly to help and teach and build the community. That's what my music is about. I always wanted to, you know, be in the industry, but I changed paths as far as when I grew older. When I grew older, it was like, let me build the community, let me teach, and my music have a purpose more than just myself. So A.M.B. African Man Born is for that purpose. I get a lot of criticism. I don't care, because criticize somebody.
It doesn't matter where you are.
You're gonna get criticized. People gonna say they don't like you. It doesn't matter. They can't say it to your face. And even if they do say it to your face, it don't matter, because this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? So this is how I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be at. So every CD has a purpose. Every song has a purpose. Every bit of energy is towards waking people up on some level. They might not like what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it, and somebody's gonna want to hear the truth. You know what I mean?
Second guest in the building, African Man Born, and you know, everybody, tell them about yourself.
A.M.B. African Man Born. I was born and raised in Boston, Roxbury, Massachusetts. I come from just a street element of growth. So when I mean street element of growth, it's just like what the young brother said about, you know, you don't get into the mumble rap that he wants to say something, he wants to elevate. I'm glad that you're inspiring this hustle, because I think that brother was definitely inspirational, and he's 33 years old. You know what I mean? He did his work, and now he's moved on to the spiritual realm, and he's doing it from where he's at. Unfortunately, how he got killed was, you know, but to see like young people be inspired by greatness, that people like Harold Swan and Rakim, and even people like Grandmaster Caz and Dan Bada and all of them that brought this culture together. Because this is a culture, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where I come from. I come from that cultural element of elevating, because it started from struggle. So when it starts from struggle, there's nothing wrong with the success part. But when you have the success part, you can't be at access with it. You can't just be like, yo, I'm all about my chain, I'm all about my sneakers. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a balance. You can talk about your sneakers. I got slippers on. I don't know. I talk about.
Really does have on
I got all my sneakers.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna wear my Adidas slides.
Like, so for me, it's like there's nothing wrong with being.
I should call you out though.
Huh?
I should call you out.
Oh, I know why. I know why.
Why?
It's a Cambridge
We
thing.
know why. It's a Boston thing.
Because you perfect.
Trading.
No, I'm not.
You gotta explain to people that I'm from Boston and don't know.
Alright, so you talking about the 3 for the stripe thing?
Not even.
I'm too old.
No.
Just explain it to people who don't know.
Okay, perpetrating, you're not supposed to be wearing clashing brands.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, because of his pants. Y'all, wow.
Listen, both of them are black and white. I don't care.
There you go.
Ill with it though.
Nowadays, they don't care about
But
that.
you know what though? Not on no bullshit. But back in the day when we were growing up, it was like people was around you.
Yeah, it was a thing.
But now, like,
No one cares now.
I mean, I usually stick to my brands, but honestly, what difference does it make?
Yo, you know what? But I get them though, because back in high school. You go over there, you had some Nikes with some Reeboks on, you was getting clown. Right? If you you didn't have the crease in your pants. I get it.
I remember that.
But that was 20 years ago. I'm good.
Yo, right? Lord.
I'm sorry, I'll be getting at the young ones now.
It's all good. You can get at you get young ones, but they don't remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
They don't know.
I remember that. I remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
If you had a Nike hat, you had to have the Nike shirt.
Right.
All right, and then you couldn't match. You couldn't do colors like your colors had to fit. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but
Yeah. But it's
Yeah. He said no.
Yo, how about cross
That was
colors
30
is coming
years
back
ago.
in style again?
Really?
Yes, I
I used to
almost
have all of
died
them.
when I seen
I
that.
used to have them all of them.
Me too. That's why I'm mad I threw all
I
that
had
shit out.
yeah, man. I had all of them joints. I had the red
That
box
shit
green
used to
ones.
be
I had
heavy.
all of them joints.
Yeah.
I had the college sweaters. Remember the college
Yup.
suits? I had them joints. Oh, yeah, I had them.
With the long stripe, back extra baggy,
extra
like,
bag joints,
yo,
man, I had the Carcomines with the metal thing on the back.
not for nothing though. Remember wearing cross colors in the summertime though? You sweat your ass
Oh yeah, you
off.
gonna sweat.
Yeah.
You gonna sweat. What you want me doing that? To me? Like for me, I'm like, dude, I got old at 25.
Oh,
I got old at 25. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put these Nikes on with this Pumas. I'm gonna put this on because you know what happens is they don't look at me for that. People like that after they're born, they actually look for this. They look for the Hawks. They look for the, you know what I'm saying? So when they see me rock this, they know I'm on some casual stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I go to a show, I don't even wear. I wear regular stuff, but I wear my uncles.
Right.
I wear that because that's what gives me the spiritual image to go out here and do what I do for the people. Peace. A.M.B. African Man born. Alright? So I just wanted to touch base with y'all on certain things that's going on in the world, right? Certain things going on, period. Alright? For one thing, we're in a time where, election is, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days until the election, and a lot of y'all are caught up in the whole hype of the election. As usual, we do this every 4 years. Let me tell y'all something. We're in a critical time just in life as far as Nubians in the country, Nubians around the world. Everybody wants to know who's going to be president, and that shouldn't be the most important thing, I feel. And I say that because, what has any president done for us? Everybody has these facts about how good Biden is, how good Trump is, and the media makes us hate Trump and whatever. Let's talk about who you are and what you're gonna do about the next 4 years. This is A.M.B. African Man born. Welcome to Dr. A.M.B. Speaks. All right. So I'm gonna get right into it, man. A couple of things. All right. Y'all know that I am pro Nubian, pro African, pro black, pro anything indigenous, which is my people. Regardless of the problems that we have and the shit that we do and the crap that we do to each other, I still love my people. So anything that I say to you or say about you is out of love. All right? And I'm going to, one, start with you people that want to discredit our black men, talking about they're not, men are the reason why women have an attitude. Men are the reason why, this is fucked up. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all women play a huge part in that as well, so stop it. Stop it. Stop playing the victim. Stop it. At this point, you're making decisions. Stop it. You're making decisions and blaming your decision making. Now, yes, there are some screwed up individuals out here. There's screwed up individuals out here that are doing nothing better for our culture. I get it. Yes, they are out here. But understand, just because somebody is doing something that is negative does not mean you follow suit with the negativity. Alright, so stop blaming everybody for your shit. How you respond to it is also key in how you're gonna feel at the end of the day, or how you're gonna develop at the end of the day, and how do you move through it. How do you move through it is deal with it and then learn from it and then move the fuck on. Alright? So with that being said, I got my guard right here, man. You know, kings only roll with kings, man. Pharaohs only roll with other pharaohs, and kings only roll with kings. So that's why I got King T'Challa right here, man. He got something to say there. That's right.
I am commanding you.
Commanding you to shut the fuck up. That's what I'm commanding y'all to do. Y'all sitting there talking too much, man. What else you got to say?
We must protect our people.
You're damn right. And that's what I'm doing. We got to start looking at things from a roundabout aspect, not a European's linear thinking. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at it from all angles. There's a reason why a thug is a thug. There's a reason why a criminal is a criminal. There's a reason why a teacher is a teacher. There's a reason why these children are thinking and acting out on the way that they act. All right? Now, the main thing that I came to talk about is a lot of y'all that are mates, just because you are done wrong in multiple relationships, that doesn't mean that you're the best mate. Understand that it takes two to tango. Understand that it takes two to create the hell in a relationship. Peace. It's A.M.B. Africa being born on Random Thoughts. Random Thoughts is a podcast that I just give you like my 5 or 10 minutes of just a random thought. So here we go. All right. There's a lot of people that are taking certain things serious when it comes to celebrities. And let me tell y'all something. I have no remorse for celebrities. I have no remorse for athletes that jump into sports that they know they're not supposed to be in. I have no remorse for people that make mistakes out there like that. I have compassion, but I don't have remorse like that. What that means is I don't want to see people get hurt. I don't want to see people get killed and all that other stuff. But if you know that you're stepping into an arena, right, that you know you're not prepared for, and you think you're prepared for it, then whatever comes with that as far as the jokes or the laughter. Now, there was a lot of people that was upset that people were making memes about Nate Robinson in the fight that he had, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Let me tell y'all something about that. That's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, some people are saying, well, how come we don't build our brothers up? Stop that consciousness shit. You can't use that in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? People want to be conscious just because they want to be like the other side of shit, like they're so like much better. But you'll laugh at another motherfucker for somebody you don't like. Or you'll laugh at somebody else that you don't really care about. You'll laugh at the guy that falls off the bike, you know what I'm saying, trying to do a stunt. But you ain't gonna laugh at Nate Robinson because he got knocked out by a YouTuber. Yo, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'ma laugh. I don't give a shit. Now, the joke is over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. So if people still laughing about it, they still laughing about it. That's what it is. When you're a public figure, you have to be careful in everything that you do. So if you're not careful of what you do, people are gonna laugh at you. And I don't think that people should put their heart into these celebrities. Now, I told y'all before in the last video, right? And this is for people that take this shit serious. This is not for anybody. Nobody said nothing to me like, yo, you shouldn't be laughing at them, because nobody can say that to me. Honestly, nobody's gonna. You ain't gonna stop me from laughing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stop me from laughing at dude. Listen, he shouldn't have went in the ring with that dude, and he got knocked out. And I didn't initially laugh. I laughed at the memes, and I can do that. You know why? Because the shit was funny.
Got to know this knowledge.
1979.
Got to be this knowledge. Got to know this knowledge. Got to be.
Yo.
First day back in like almost a year. So things are coming in. We have a really great show tonight. As usual, we have African Man born here in the building, and he's gonna premiere his new album called A.M.B, which makes total sense. So, all right. So, well, here's the thing. You have like I've been listening to it. You sent me on this. I've been listening to it, and you have 14 tracks on this album. That's a lot. Like that's what they used to call a double album. So tell me, like, why did you make it so big, and what did you have like a plan behind that?
I usually make big albums. The average tracks that I make is when I first started putting out albums in 2009. I was 18.
So it's your average. You always do.
Yeah, I've always done more. I've always done more. So this is actually my shortest album.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is like my shortest album. So the double album back in the day was when you had records.
Right.
And when you had records, you had the 7 tracks. Take the other record out.
Yeah.
So with CDs and digital now, you can put it limited. I'm like, my biggest album was 25 tracks, and that was 1979. That was the one that came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I've always kind of just like made a lot of albums. I always had a lot to say. I always made a lot of tracks. You know what I mean?
Right. Do you find it difficult? Do you find yourself like saying, "Oh, well, maybe I should skim it down a little or trim it down," or no?
It depends on where I'm going with it.
Okay.
So a lot of times, a lot of people that in the music industry, they make songs and then they just get approved by record labels because I own my own music and I own my own label and I own my own everything. I kind of just, whatever I record, I record to make an album when I look at certain things, even when I make mixtapes. I kind of go through the elimination process with the mixtapes more than I do with the album. When I do an album, I kind of know when I'm in the studio, and I know, all right, this is what it's going to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's usually takes like 3 songs for me to know what I'm going to name the album, what the theme is going to be, and what direction I'm going to go. Because when you record that one song, it might not be an album, it might just be a song you recorded.
Like just a single that you might put out.
Yeah,
okay.
And the first song I recorded for the album was A.M.B. So
I love that.
And I knew I wanted to make an album called A.M.B. So I said, all right, I had to figure out if I wanted to have more than one producer making the beats or just one, and I decided to have one producer make the beats, which is the same guy I've been working with since 2008, Genius.
And who's that? Oh, Genius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Montez is a genius. So I went to high school with him.
Wow.
We worked together since 2008. So
wow. Okay.
He's done most of my beats, so there's no reason to go anywhere else. So I just
you found something that works and you're sticking with it.
It works. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, when you're independent, nobody can get in your way. You just, you're the only person getting in your way is you. So you just, make sure you don't get in your own way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And do what works. What works is consistency. So Genius has been consistent. Production, recording. Yeah. He records, produces. He also sings. He has music out. Okay. So that. And I work with him because R&B artists know music a little bit better than hip hop artists unless they have a musical background.
Right. Yeah.
So because he's an R&B artist, came out to church, he's singing, and he knows music on a different level than a regular rap producer.
Gotcha. Now, is he singing on one of the tracks? I know on one of the tracks I listened to, can't remember which one.
Go Away. Yeah.
That's him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I knew I heard him sing on that. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he sings on most of my albums. So most of my albums, you always hear like him on 1 or 2 tracks. I'm trying to get him to do a rap album because the dude got bars. A lot of people don't know that the dude is also a talented MC.
Nice.
And there's a song that I did with him and one of my old teammates, Reality Reed, over the Spicy joint, the Nas joint. We did a remake to that.
Okay.
And Genius, he went in it like it was light work for him. So I was saying that because he's definitely a well-rounded artist. You know what I'm saying?
So now the thing for people that aren't familiar with you, but everybody that is, we've always been this very conscious rapper. That's your thing. You always have a message, and you're very lyrical. Were you always that way? Like even when you first started, when you were younger, were you that conscious when you were young?
I had consciousness, but I wasn't always conscious in delivering rhymes. I was a street dude.
Okay.
I was more like chilling with dudes that were doing things they weren't supposed to.
Right.
I was that consciousness with them, and I spoke about what I saw and what I was exposed to, and what I felt. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes you feel a certain way. I came from the battle circuit, so the battle circuit, you say whatever and anything about somebody else, and, you know what I mean? Because you're trying to get that bag. It's not like now where if like I set up a battle and you're gonna both y'all gonna get paid like a boxing match. Back then, the money was you got to beat this dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was. So you had to be aggressive. You had to be crazy in the sense of like how people. Like one of the things when you first come out as an MC, you got to say the craziest stuff.
Right, to get people's attention.
To get people's attention. So I had to work on that back then, and so it was more. And I say I was a street dude in the sense of I'm a street MC. Like I was one of those dudes that been around street dudes. That I spoke about the life of that I was exposed to, but I was never really like doing it.
You weren't doing it yourself, but that was your environment that you came up with.
And I never talked about selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? I never talked about murdering anybody. I've gotten into a couple fights. I talk about that. And, you know, but then as I got older, I became more conscious as I started doing mixtapes. I started doing my mixtape in 2003. Nothing really conscious about that mixtape at all. It's just I just need to put something out. Anonymous Mixtape Volume 1. Then as Volume 2 came, I started getting more conscious because I started taking that area more serious of consciousness, getting into this certain literature. Then 2004, 5, I still had the street edge, but the consciousness was growing. So when I got into, by the time I got to Volume 4, I really started to take, I had a double CD mixtape, right? And then one side was like the street warrior side, the other side was the conscious side. So the conscious side, I talk about more things that were revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? I had a song called Dreams, where I went over the Dreams beat that Game did. And I was just talking about consciousness. And I was talking about elevation, and I was talking about certain things that would take us to this level as Nubian people. So then when I got to like Volume 6, I manifested that. I did it again, double CD. And one was called The Warrior. And one was called the God. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about the God is elevated. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you get songs like Cosmos, Microphone Master, They Don't Know, Our Time, which I remixed those songs and put them on albums. You know
because I think I've heard some of those. I know I haven't heard everything, but I know I've heard some of those.
A lot of those songs I performed. And I put them on albums. So what brought me to where I felt like I've manifested that was when I did my 2012 album, which is my 4th album called the MC on In Your Face, the song In Your Face, where I was able to really manifest that this is what I am. And I was 33 at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So it was you evolved. You didn't start out like at age 13 or 15 being conscious. It took a while.
It took a while
to get there.
And I was doing something. So when you do things, you decide to take it to a level that you don't compete with people when you're searching for what we call esoteric. When you're on an esoteric journey, there's a difference. There's exoteric, which is more like the physical matter journey. That's what we search for in life: paycheck, money, girls, all that other stuff that don't mean anything. But the esoteric journey is what you want to search for. That's the stuff where you try to elevate yourself. You don't have time for certain things like sexism, racism, violence, and all those other things. You try to elevate yourself. Your job is to fix yourself so you can help the world.
Nice, I like that.
And that's where like my mind, and I'm not perfect. I got a song on here called I Ain't Playing, and that song is the most vulgar song I probably did in about 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's balance though. You know what I'm saying? And I take accountability for it because that's what you do when you say esoteric. It's kind of sort of like when people say being Christ-like or being God-like. That's the level where you actually know that these things exist within you. So that's why where my consciousness is kind of elevated. So now that I'm in my 40s, it's like it's all about a legacy of teaching, building through the sound as the majority. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to back then, I was just trying to get heard. You know You just want to get heard. But now that I'm at this age, grown man, my job is to, when I put something out, try to give you something to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you do. You always do. That's what I love about your music, and also, but you can rap. You're lyrical. It's good music. It's not just it's for your mind, but it's also entertainment. It's still entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love that about you. So let's get into some of this now. Let me see. It's been a while. I've been here. Let me see if I can put up your music. How long is it going to take to put up your music? Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for showing support. This is the first time I've been back here in almost a year. So, what do you want to start out with?
You can start off with a crime because it's crime to yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. A.M.B, African man born. We gotta wake up. They trying to kill us all. It was time to stand up. Yo, all my brothers stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my sisters stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my people stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my guards stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. Hey, yo, what did I do? What did I say? What is the problem with the Nubian today? Why we gotta suffer to the enemy again? Why we in this situation day after day? We protest, never make a gain in the laws, and we stay involved in the system. Pause, another brawl. People don't listen to the propagators, real educators. Right knowledge, no college, and these instigators. Paid by left wings, George Soros got them on the payroll. They can't rolls on the lockdown, so they pose. Due to their part of protesting, but it shows that their profession is infiltrating, blame souls. Lockdown is the mission through the whole globe. I'm representing for my people, that's a no-no. Let's go. All my brothers stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my sisters stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my people stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my guards stand up. Yeah. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. I never liked cops, never trusted a cop, never I studied the plots. They really started from catching the slaves on the spot. Drowning our lives, whipped up behinds, chasing us down with all the dogs on our hides. Cattle and property conserving all the whites. Devils in the flesh and I'm singing it tight. Blame us for crimes, blame us for lies, blame us for our status, and they wanna take my life. They wanna take control and they broke up our minds. Willie Lynch type of time. Everybody wanna kill us cause they follow whites. Education in the schools got us on flight. To misinterpretations in the cloud offline. I'm on live, giving people what they need to fight. Real tools right now to stay alive, right? God pride, give you what I have inside. All my brothers stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my sisters stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my people stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my guards stand up. It's a crime to be us. Yo, it's a crime to be us. Hey, yo, COP, criminals on patrol. When they see me, they thinking I'm on parole. When you hear me speak, they aiming right at my dome. When I'm with my team, they wanna question my flow. When I get the money, they question the way I roll. When I'm in the car, they claiming I'm selling dope. When I'm with my wife, they claiming that she a hoe. When I get upset, they get afraid of my tone. When I make moves, they point a gun at my nose. If I breathe wrong, the trigger finger will go. If I'm not afraid, they throw me right on the floor. When I follow rules, they still shoot up my clothes. Even with no warrant, they still running my home. No ups given, claiming all of our souls. Never get arrested, the system will let it go. So how you gonna blame me for everything that I know? All my brothers stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my sisters stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my people stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. All my guards stand up. It's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us.
It's a crime to be us is pretty much what's going on now. I mean, even before George Floyd, before Breonna Taylor, before Trayvon Martin, we can go back to Rodney King, we can go to Sean Bell, we can even go to Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, we can go Emmett Till. Yeah. I mean, we can go even before that when the police was started back in the 1700s, 1762, where the police was looked at as, was started as a slave catcher unit, plantation unit. So when we talk about the police and how they do things, you know what I'm saying? They look at things, they're trained to look at us as criminals. You know what I mean? They're trained, their whole thought process is he's criminal, he's brown skinned, he's criminal. Now that doesn't speak for the individuals that are good people in police.
Right.
We're talking about the system as a whole is trained to look at black and brown and look at things in that aspect, and then look at them as negative. So when I say stand up, it's a crime to be us. It's a crime to be us. We have to realize that that's how they look at us, and we have to stand up against that thinking. It doesn't mean like always you got to know how to fight them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always peaceful. It's not always passive. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stand up to that type of mentality and correct people and let people know, like, you're not going to treat me like a criminal, because the criminals are the ones that are doing all the killing. The criminals are the ones that are doing all the activity. You see what happened within the last, like, we're not even in the second month of the year, and people are doing all types of wild stuff. They doing enough wild stuff for the whole 2021.
Exactly. They're getting it out the way already. So I can tell this is going to be a very interesting year as far as certain things that are taking place. So yeah, that song speaks to that. You know what I mean? Right. And again, you know what I appreciate about you, that but I don't want people to misunderstand you and think, oh, you're just saying all white people feel this way or all black people feel this way. Like that's not what you're about.
I mean, they should know that by listening to me. You know, if they go on the podcast, I do a podcast called Random Thoughts, where I really put out randomly, and it's a 5 to 10 minute random thought, put it to a podcast, right? And I did that because one, I feel like people can listen to something 5 to 10 minutes of a conversation that I'm having with y'all on a podcast level. Yeah. Because I have another podcast called A.M.B. Radio Live, and that's more. I do that. It's more extensive. Sometimes I go a half hour. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But when you're talking about if people know me, they know that I'm about the truth based on facts. I'm only learned this from my teacher. My teacher is Malachi Z. York. He's in prison falsely for things that he's accused of. You know what I'm saying? And because he came with the fearless notion to help his people, I have to take on that same mission. I heard the information. I got to spread it. It's my right. It's actually my obligation. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as just a right, because a right, you don't have to practice it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, but when you hear information that can help me, I need to spread that information to you. So it's my obligation to give it to you. And when I do certain things, people might not like it because they don't understand, because they don't question anything. And that's because the society teaches you not to question it. You know what I mean? I question everything.
You should. Yeah, all of us. You should question everything. Read everything, but question everything. Find out for yourself.
Everything. So if you don't question everything, then you won't have a free mind to think how to do certain things. And that's what's happening in the world today. You know what I mean? So anybody knows me. I don't even have to prove that I'm not racist. If somebody called me racist, I don't even correct them, because it's like, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I've said it on the song. I say, I'm not going to correct you, because if that's how you feel, then you didn't take the time to ask a question, because I'm always open for questions. I'm taught to answer questions. Like, I was groomed to answer questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, dealing with people that I've dealt with as a young man, I was groomed to answer questions and do my best to answer questions. And I'll be like that for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the best way to build your intellect up is to answer questions. And ask questions, I mean. And then once you start asking so many questions, then you'll be able to answer the questions. It's kind of like passing on something from a father to son. If you ask your father questions until you become a father, now you're answering questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask your mother questions until you become a mother, now you answer questions. You see what I'm saying? So that's how life goes. And with things that are going on today, with COVID-19, police brutality, street violence, internet, social media craze.
Yeah, I know the censorship is going on.
Yeah,
that's insane.
The censorship stuff, that's one thing that irks my nerve. If you're ever going to piss me off, a censorship. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't care what law you make, I'm not going to be censored. You know what I mean? This is what it is. I'm going to say it. Even if it was illegal to say what I say, I'm going to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth, and the universe determines what's law, not man. You know what I'm saying?
But even the Constitution, we have freedom of speech. Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
And understand that you might want to protect that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm just going to say something might not be a part of him, but okay. Trump's not taking Bernie off Twitter and all that. Whether you like him or not, if they can do that to him, what do you think they're going to do to us? That's what I'm saying. Don't be applauding that. Like, oh, Trump's off Twitter. I don't care if you don't like him. That's not
they can do
it to the president of the United States.
all you gotta do is not pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like him, I don't listen. 4 years I've tried to like listen. Whatever he types, I'm good. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But for him to, if you take his rights away, he's the president.
Right.
Then you going on here saying whatever you're saying, then people are gonna find it. They're already doing that. They're already doing it. Like they're censoring people for stupid stuff. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, you gotta go against social media when it comes to censoring. And we have to come together and figure out ways to make sure that we still have a voice on the internet. The internet is a strong tool. People still need it. Business, communication. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against social media. I'm against like the abuse of social media and like the people that run these social media sites. You know?
Yeah, we have to come together and try to build our own platform. It's like because running it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I would go off on others to, you know, but I want to get back to more of the music. So
it's not about me, no need
for
self-arrogance. People hate me in my tunes, that's apparent.
So this is a song where I reunited with my crew. I actually started off with a crew called TA. We used to be named Uncle Assassin. We was big in the game fans back then. You know what I'm saying? Back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And me and the dude that started it, Lifestyles, we worked together. We worked for Stitch. Like that's my longest known friend. And we came back together and we did this song with another brother named Mr. Hard, who had the group TA. And then we changed the name to Together Again back in 2004 when we recorded the mixtape. So we haven't recorded together in about 16 years from the time that we did this. So this is it all started from a dream.
It was all a dream.
WTA Music.
It was all a dream.
A.M.B.
It was all a dream.
Here we go. I am hip.
It was all a dream.
Yo, it all started from a dream. When I was young, I had the vision to climb up on the scene. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the best with the music I rap and get the green. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the illest with the money I'm getting to rip a speech. Yo, it all started from a dream. It's me. It all started from a dream. A.M.B. It all started from a dream. As a little boy watching DuckTales and making schemes, yo, I had a vision for the cream. Stay on my hustle, make another idea to make it lead, yo. I stayed grinding for the means of getting money and the skills to be great, to stay and scheme, yo. I had a team back in 9-8 to make it leak. The freestyles, the sessions, aggressions, how we scheme. We the illest, TA Records, we tried to push it, kill it with fire and lyrics. Other rappers would fear it. My appearance was hella street. My people were hella deep from the Roxbury streets. We hit the scene as young teens, college bound, literally, to be a force, dropping this heat, to cook the game. We bringing real life on the beat. You can see the real path of A.M.B. It all started from a dream. When I was young, I had the vision to climb up on the scene. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the best with the music I rap and get the green. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the illest with the money I'm getting to rip a speech. Yo, it all started from a dream. It's me. It all started from a dream. A.M.B.
Knew I had a gift, I used to know how to rap it. Started out slow, then gradually it got rapid. First song I ever recorded was Passion for Rapping. Mic in the laundry room, boom, I made it happen. Wu-Tang and Nas, them dudes, they inspired me. Notebook full of rhymes, I called it my diary. Jotted down my journey, every chance that I got. You chose me, I ain't chose you, that told me a lot. Yeah, we had our ups and downs, and for the most you stayed closer to the ones in my life that I praise. You gave me a stage, a platform, I felt alive. Before a rap, I hardly talk, people label me shy. I can't lie, that was probably the case. Wasn't for rap, I probably would let my gift go to waste. That's why every breath that I take you with me. Like my heart, like my kidney.
It all started from a dream. When I was young, I had the vision to climb up on the scene. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the best with the music I rap and get the green. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the illest with the money I'm getting to rip a speech. Yo, it all started from a dream. It's me. It all started from a dream. A.M.B.
Started plotting
Nothing on what I'm moving, it's not no coat. I'm hopping back in the music, yep, it's not no joke. Had to clean up my act and you're not talking soap. I'm not a sprinter, it's a marathon and it's on a whole nother level of getting this what I hope. The simple fact that we still living, we got a toast. Cheers to the ones that are gone and the ones that come. Cheers to the ones that's in this room, yeah. The first day I paid attention to her, infatuated, thinking to myself, how could I do it? I had to wait because my word game just wasn't fluent. I pad a pen and countless hours of how I maneuver. Yeah, when I got the beats, I was in my prime. I brought my favorite sheets from the crib to ease my mind. Didn't know what I was doing, so I went behind. At 6:30 in the morning, pissed off while I'm yawning. Why?
It all started from a dream. When I was young, I had the vision to climb up on the scene. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the best with the music I rap and get the green. Yo, it all started from a dream. To be the illest with the money I'm getting to rip a speech. Yo, it all started from a dream. It's me. It all started from a dream. A.M.B. It all started from a dream. Dream.
It was all a dream.
It all started from a dream. Dream.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, that's my childhood buddies, man. So a lot of I put out information for a lot of people that know who TA is or know who we are.
I am hip hop. This album right here from me, A.M.B, African Man Born, is to show you that I am hip hop. But you are not hip hop if you are only about the music. You have to know the culture. You have to know yourself. You have to be about yourself. So if you really want to know how to really represent this culture, all I need you to do,
Open the door. Walk right on.
yeah, they want to learn something. Come and learn something.
Walk right on.
You need to learn something. Come and learn something. Yo, you have a question and concern, I'm giving you real tips. Stay diligent with the studying. This is music for the can. We freeing you from your sins of the devil and his friends. Just I'm coming from Boston, the murderers watching. My mission is stop them, so I'm a king, a rap brother doing his thing. From the TA Foundation, moving the ring. I got into Booster so I study the facts. I keep it right just on the track, but fools wanna bring me back to my early 20s. I was trying to mature in a hurry. These soft rap thugs be bugging me. I tag them with flurries. Combination to the faces. I was misknown with the racists. I don't correct what they saying. They ain't even on my wavelength. I am hip hop, embodied in God to raise my nation. A.M.B, African Man Born. I'm saying, yeah. Forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. So forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. Yo, forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. Hey, yo, forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned. You are welcome for this beat down in Beantown. I be wild, challenge me like a freestyle battle. I'm seeing green now. I'm laughing at these actors. My first thought is to slap ya. I am hip hop, you shit talk. I'm scarier than Hitchcock. You racing too fast in the game. This is your pit stop. You quarantine without the virus. I make them silent without the violence. My first is elevate the science. Yes, the sleeping giant. My mind is vibing, no lying. I don't sound a siren. These cops be acting like some Vikings. I'm 26 years in the game. Fuck if you like it. Longevity remedy, so proof will be the nicest. I'm second to none, rhythm and poetry, perfect timing. You can walk a mile, yeah, but not in my shoes, keep trying. Matter of fact, buy my shoes and just keep on trying. You gonna fail, though my gear is fly as hell, stop crying. When it comes to the culture of rap, I be the livest. Question and concern, I'm giving you real tips. Stay diligent with the studying. This is music for the can, we freeing you from your sins of the devil and his friends. Just forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. So forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. Yo, forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned, just. Hey, yo, forget what you heard, just. This is another lesson learned. Yo, this is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. This is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. This is my journey in hip-hop. Started as a young guard, Sugar Hill Gang on the radio making hits pop. A little baby from the city where the crime is crazy. Boston, Massachusetts, colonized by older movements. City segregated, traveling with hesitation. My mama and father were separated cause he crazy. He hit her with me in the arms, violence made him shady. He got arrested, me and my brothers left the net since. Foster homes, tell you the truth, I don't recollect it. I was too young, the system did it for protection. Until my mom's got her feet, my father steps in. Not my blood, but my real father. He had honor, he got my respect. He showed me how to live again. I had my family and my mother regained their kids, but they had problems later on and made a shift. Yeah, this is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. This is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. Yo, so when my father had to leave, it was different then. My mother chose another man. Forget that, fam. I don't like him and I never will and won't pretend. Back to my youth, I'd never been afraid to lose. I used to scare my sister jumping off garage roofs. Down a flight of stairs, didn't care, enjoying youth. I grew to be a team, having athletic dreams of being like Mike. Ballin' was my biggest scheme. I started rapping at 15, but didn't speak around the people. I guess rapping wasn't taking lead. I went to college and started a little rap team. Nobody believed but me, so my peeps would leave to do their own thing. Forget about this G, and ran with some who jerked him for the money green. No music or shop, but Gio had his own means. Know what I mean? Yeah, this is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. This is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. Yo, let me show you how I move. Yo, I done dropped mixtapes since 2003, but people judged me and dissed me for running that scheme. I'm like, nugget, ain't nobody here making me beats. It's like pulling teeth, so f it, I'ma do it for me. I kept making these songs, searching for a way to get on, but was waking up to the truth. So my music responds to the devil up in the game in political form. I had to recruit and go back to the essence of truth. From anonymous machete blade, that was my youth. So I had to change my whole name and converted my use to African man born, a God man troop. These corny rappers stay hating on my tunes, but I don't care. They weirdos and living in fear. I don't stop cause you scared, better learn to care. That was my 20s, now I'm 40 plus, waking all the fans up. Young little brothers, yo, it's time for y'all to man up. This is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. This is my journey through this hip-hop culture. This is my story since a youth. I'ma show ya. This is my testament and proof. As a loner, let me show you how I move. I told ya.
Yo, fam, what's up with hip hop, man, going on right now, bro? Like, they don't even know what's going on, man. What's going on? What's going on, bro? The origin, I gotta keep it with the origin, you know? That's real, that's real. I feel that, man. Like, I be like, yo, everything's all changed, like, hip hop ain't what it is no more. Like, it's like they try to change it, man. Like, what's going on? How you feel about that, though?
Yeah, the man them just remember them history. Man, them not remember them history. They don't know people like Cool Girl. They don't know people like the old singers that really make the thing and concrete the thing. Them not really connect to the thing like the way they do.
Man, that's big move 360 though. Everything that goes around comes around. Change it now, but it's gonna come back to the origin again and then come change again. Right. I like it. Okay. Like I miss hip hop, man. I miss the old days, man. You know what I'm saying? The 90s hip hop and reggae, yo.
It was still there.
Yeah.
That just popping. A.M.B is hip hop.
Yeah, yo, A.M.B. got some raw stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, A.M.B. I am hip hop. Yes, sir. I am hip hop. I am hip hop. Yo. I am hip hop. For the children, I am hip hop. For my brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. Yo, I am hip hop. For the children, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am. Yo, I am hip hop. Ghetto in a pit stop. Hot, walking around trying to ditch cops. I am not afraid, I'm God and I don't get shot. Bulletproof, Luke Cage, rhythm and blues. I'm never stationary in the berry making my moves. I'm on tour, getting money off that showroom floor. I'm not an entertainer, this entrepreneur is a game changer. I'm here to stimulate the brains of these gangbangers with new raps with soul in his tune black. Bring the message of Padadada with Wusa back. This is not a school of thought, this is just a spark. I get multi-talented, I bring the skills to the challenges. For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. Hey yo, I am hip hop. MC spit guard, energy with memories, microphone accessories. I'm heavily. I don't run from threats or an enemy. Regular rappers are mediocre to my pedigree. I'm old school, new school, true school move. I am shrewd with the business, brother. I never lose. This money game backed by nothing, so grow your food. Start that group economics. Keep it team solid, build a family, and handle these issues you overstand and see. Stop working these dumb jobs and get your own green and work for the future and everything that you plan to be. Hip hop, legacy flow. Who's gonna damage me? For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. I am hip hop, the God MC, Dr. A.M.B. Yeah, you know me. I've been hip hop since birth. It's encoded in my genes. I got family all over. Go against me. I'm an avatar with savage bars. Drastic with the wrath of God. Black Genghis Khan swinging swords at the devil's heart. Chop a coward in half. Now that's how you cut them off. I'm still rapping while you trapping, so I free the cause. You don't even know who you are. I gotta thank my moms for being tough on me back then, cause these times is hard. Most of my people are lost, and now I'm here for y'all. Yeah. For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. For the children, I am hip hop. For the parents, I am hip hop. For the brothers, I am hip hop. For the sisters, I am hip hop. Yo. Uh-huh. They say he's too aggressive. They say he's not professional. They say he's not spiritual. They talk crazy about. They say he's just a criminal. That's all they know. They say he's not lyrical. These cowards. That's what they speak. You ain't seen aggressive yet. Yeah. A.M.B. Yo. Long live the king, 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 long live the king.
Because they're around a bunch of mess and they like, I ain't trying to get involved in that, man. I'm trying to go home, do my homework, boom, boom, boom. I'm not trying to get involved over here. I don't want to disappoint. Because the main thing, the reason why I didn't get involved in anything, because I didn't want to disappoint my mother. You know, that was the main thing. I didn't want my mother to, you know, be that parent crying because I got killed doing something stupid. I didn't want my mother crying because I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what my mother told me already when she said, if you go to jail, she explained this to me at 13 years old. She said, if you go to jail and you did it, don't call me. She said that. You know what I mean? And I understood what that meant then. And I, when I asked her, I was like, "You serious? You want me to call you if I?" And she said, "Yeah, you can call me if you did it. If you got arrested for like racism, that's different. You know what I'm saying? If you got arrested because you believe that you didn't do it and da da da, that's different. But if you did it and you was involved in it and you knew not to do it, then don't call me." And I was like, so. yeah. That's the scared straight joint, man. Like, and she mastered that because I sure didn't go to jail. I ain't going to jail for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for something dumb like that. If I'm gonna go to jail, it's gonna be for something revolutionary, political, to free, our people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be to jail for something that I did that was criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we need each other out, man. And under certain circumstances, that's why we need another policy.
Exactly.
We need that right witness.
Yeah.
And we need someone who could help us build, someone who, we don't have our ancestors here with us physically like that. You know what I'm saying? So, why not embrace, someone who considers one of our elders and has, tremendous amount of passion to address so many different things in regards to our success. Now, let me ask you this. I would like your permission, take us out of here with a song called Unify Our Love. I think that, that song is very, very, positive, message in that song about us unifying, of course, every family is probably affected. We have, and I think if you don't have some type of, squadron, you're probably not real family. Like at some point, if you can get over the fight in the squadron, you get stronger.
Yeah.
And so I wanna, send out a message to everyone listening, and to those who aim it, and maybe they can be moved by those who are unify our love and position. I want to go ahead and say that. But before we do, any last words, any words of wisdom?
Well, to the people, you gotta drop any and everything that separates us from being a family, regardless of where we're at in this world, regardless of how you feel. You know what I'm saying? We have to drop everything and everything that that separates us from each other with the excuse of I don't like that person. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like that person, then express that to the person. Be close and talk about it so you can fix it. So one day y'all can work together when you need to. Because we're in a day and time now where it's showing everything that has been talked about from, again, our master teacher Malachi Z. York. You know him? He's told us everything that they were doing, and it came to pass. And also, everything that he's saying now that is coming to pass, they're trying to counter it. So we really need each other. You know what I mean? So everything that we have in our hearts against somebody that's in our tribe, not in our tribe, Nubian, because you got to love the people to teach them too. You know what I mean? Whether they're Sabian or not, if they're your people, you gotta have love for them to teach them. You can't just teach them because you sound deep. No, you gotta have love for your people in order to go out there and help them get this message so they can think. You know what I'm saying? So drop everything that stops us from being a family, so we can raise family, build family, so our youth would have a brighter future. We go through the crap that we go through so our children can grow up in a better time. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much my message on that.
You fake thugs on the internet are moderators. A negativity engineering like enemies. Rap frenemies be bubbling like it's chicken grease. Ignorance is prevalent. My mission is to bring the peace. But I'm a fighter, freedom fighter against the titans. You don't believe in me, God, so let the thunder strike them. Egotistical fools, I got the rhythm vibing. Food for thought, for the money hungry, I'm still surviving. I got that power, Panadado, don't deal with cowards. I rain flames on the brain, I got that sun shower. I'm black with indigo, partner about and power. Yo, we live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. We live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. You ever deal with the pressures of teaching the brickheads more solid than thick lead? But you still fight for the people though they are misled. I'm taking over hip-hop with right knowledge dots. The master teacher told us go and bundle up a flock. This is new wop, I'm too hot. This music got a new guard with new bars. Stay up on the grind like a new charge, but legendary with it, my profession is the groove on. For over 20 years I've been rocking like a new song. Serious with everything I'm spitting, I'm a school y'all. Y'all don't wanna be taught? Okay, I'ma move on. You can't handle the truth like Jack Nicholson. This is my motive to win, so let's begin the trend. Social media scholars don't have a vision, friends. We still kicking the truth, we need to fight to live. This is our father's vision, unlocking every prison. Yo, we live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. We live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. Yeah, the power's in our moves. You got the power, Wunu Wap, who do we follow? The master teacher, cause he taught us who we really follow. Mother nature, mother nurture, yeah, it's hard to swallow. We are the children of the sun, can't nobody stop you. Son of the goddess, this information got me rocking. The sacred feminine taught us to use the vocal sonics. Mind sonic, let it bubble like sipping tonic. We need a woman in the seat, so you men stop it. With all that hating, debating if she be a goddess, you wouldn't exist, idiot, use your right knowledge. Stop the game, stop pretending like you dropping logic. She is the source, woman wake up and feel the force. If you ain't leading our people, then we are really lost. The master teacher gave us facts, so let's win the war within ourselves, and now we gotta win for all. Let's win this war for now, we gotta win for all. Yo, we live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. We live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. We live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. We live in Wunu Wapu. We call on Pasalafu to get with Panadado. The power's in our moves. This is for Panabab, yeah, no. 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 This is for Panabab.